I heard him saying that he said, I was surprised for going. He's incredible boy. Wonderful. I'm not sure. I don't hear that, but people told me that the crowd was already singing his name. It's just great.
Jürgen, mate, I love you, but it's time to go.
Gotta mix these packs and potions, no peace till I put a sim in a burner. I'm on a block like Werner, back road lurker, fully paid bro, I'm an earner. I fly past, I'm a head top turner, them elders are washed like Sammy Kadira, and they should start calling me uncle, because when I speak on these beats, they get murdered. Bam, 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 bam!
Bam, 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 and we are back for another edition of Husam X Tom Little, ladies and gentlemen. One of your favorite shows every single week is back. We're back, and we're here to get into yet another debate, yet another fight. You know, and just before we go live, Amarim was linked to Barcelona, so me and Tom. Light, if you don't switch on, I will slap you right now. So me and Tom are about to have the disaster assembly. We call it the just in case assembly. Exactly what's gonna happen, you know. So we're about to find out together. Big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button on your way, and look at this ratio of likes. Even with Aaron telling you to like, even with all the people in the chat, we have 200 people in here. We ain't even on 100 likes yet. We ain't even on 100 likes yet on a Husam X Tom Little show where Liverpool are top of the league. You bunch of frauds. You bunch of Erling Haalands in the chat. You bunch of missing chances in the chat. You bunch of lack of clinicalness in the chat. Hit the like button. Hit the like button right now. Now like the video. Now. 200 people. Let's get 200 likes ASAP. And yeah, let me introduce my, obviously, partner in crime. By the way, guys, quickly just before I introduce him. I know a lot of you guys watch this on the replay. In case you are unaware, myself and Mo have started the new channel. The link is in the description. Tom's link is in the title. The link to MHF is in the description. Everyone, please go subscribe right now to MHF. We are at 700 subscribers. We want to get to 1K. We have to get to 1K, guys. We have to get to 1K subscribers ASAP. The link is in the bio. We premiered our first video yesterday explaining exactly what we're going to do, the whole plan, everything. So yeah, please go subscribe right here, right now to MHF. The link is in the description. I'm sure the moderators will be posting the link as we proceed throughout the video. And yeah, please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Anyway, joining me on the channel, the man, the myth, the legend. Actually looks a lot better with this new haircut. Like, you should just go for this look. It's just so much better than the old Beatles 1933 haircut you had. Man, like Tom is in the building. Hi, Tom. You're on mute.
Yeah, got it. Hello, mate. How are you?
I'm good. Your hair is so much more relaxed. Like, you just look like you're like your age, basically.
The plan with that long hair just never really came into effect because my hair doesn't want to do what I want it to do. So it was just sort of pack it in before it looks even worse.
Were you going for like a Andrea Pirlo type look?
No, because I don't have the facial hair to pull that off. I was just going for like more of a general slicked back thing. But if I try to slick my hair back, it just ends up falling forward on my face and making me look like an emo.
This is the thing, like, and also summer is coming. What's the temperature right now in Liverpool? Out of curiosity,
it is 12 degrees Celsius.
Oh, no,
I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but yeah,
26 for me.
Very nice.
26, yes. So
by the way,
it's already
back. This is the first year I've done. Big up you more on that new channel.
Yes, thank you.
Make sure.
Wow, you're actually being nice today.
If you're not actually, you know, I can't take much more of Husam in a week, but you can. You enjoy his content. Make sure you get down to that channel.
Don't do that, Tom.
That like button and that subscribe button.
Don't do that, Tom. You know, you cannot do reverse promotion, you fraud. We're at 750. We want to get to 1K, guys. Come on, man. Look at these guys. Exactly. If you don't subscribe, you're a 1610 fraud. You have to get to 1K ASAP. You're such a fraud, Tom. Don't even do that, please. Anyway, let me just go to the super chats. You know, before we get this party started, 207 people in here. 100 likes. Target has been met. Let's keep progressing. 200 likes, all that good stuff. So please get us there. Big up to my guy, Vin. Vin, big up to you. Ever since your first super chat, you've always been supporting the channel. Big up to all the people who have supported us as well. I do want to say publicly, the month of March was record breaking on this month. So thank you guys so much. We've broken the views record, the watch hours record, the shares record, the likes record, the super chat record, everything we've broken. Thanks to you guys' love and support, man. So you guys keep humbling me. Tom keeps getting his wishes to come true. No Alonso on now, no De Zerbi. Gakpo even played 5 minutes on the left and looked like crap. What kind of sorcery, says Vin?
When you know football, it takes a little bit of time, but everything comes together. Now, I know football, so it takes a little bit of time, but everything is coming together. And I know, I give it a couple of minutes before people start going on about this article about Amorim to Barcelona. It was written by Miguel Delaney.
He was back. He's back. He's back. Read this. Read this. Read this. Stop. Read this.
I'm learning that Barca in for Amorim. Tom, quick cast another spell. I promise you, right now, I will put it, touch wood, Amorim ain't going Barca over us. No chance. No chance on...
No. Say what you said in the comment section earlier on. Say it. Don't be shy.
What did I say in the comment section earlier on?
If he chooses Barcelona mess over us,
no. Yeah. No, if because that would prove that he's not completely sane. And I don't want an insane person running my football club. So he won't choose Barca over us. There's no rhyme or reason to choose Barcelona over us. Also, Barcelona probably can't afford him because you got to pay like 15 million to get him out.
No. I'm not going to go down that route if they can't afford him. They can. They can't afford him. Let's be real. They can.
He wouldn't. I don't think he chooses them.
Please don't tell me you're actually convinced Barca are like broke or whatever.
No. They'd pull some lever and find a way. But our club is in a much better situation and is much more stable than Barcelona is, and it's a better environment for a manager like Amorim to come into compared to the state Barcelona's in at the minute.
Fair. I reckon if you win your next 3 games, you'll win the title. It'll give you momentum. Whilst adding Jota, Trent, Ali back, big boost. Tom elite. Husam is a fraud. Yeah, I cannot wait for the injuries to come back. Yesterday, once again, man, I know we're going to get into the game, but the fact that it was just squeaky bun time unnecessarily there at the end, just so unnecessary, because we could have won the game like 9-1. Honestly, it was so jarring, man. It was so jarring. The goal that Welbeck scored, it's like, okay, fair enough. It's a very good goal, very well taken goal as well, so you can't even say shit. But then the chances that we missed, man. Oh,
I wouldn't say it was the chances that everyone missed. Mo Salah had one of his worst games in front of goal I've ever seen him have. He was snatching at them. And then some of the ones that he was rushing, he should have passed across. It was just a really wasteful game from Mo. But luckily, when you've got a midfield of Endo, Alexis and Dom, you get through games. You find a way to get through these sort of games.
Yeah, even
and that's
Mo
what we did.
Can you give him credit?
Yeah, but Mo Salah scored after his... Didn't he break his record for like his most shots he's had in the game or something?
Yeah, he did. But I genuinely can't wait for the Salah Jota link up again. I really can't. Because even the chance that he scored at the end, like the chance that he scored, that's more of a thing that Jota creates for him too. He creates Salah a clear-cut opportunity, and Salah creates Jota a clear-cut opportunity. I think the way that they play together is very good generally. But anyway, I want to get into the game in a second. Big up frauds, man, like Ray. Everyone spam 16.
Mr. 16 out of 10.
He says, big up frauds. If we beat United and Everton, we will win the league. Amorim got creeped out by Tom's weird obsession and has decided to run to Barcelona. So now it's... No. 1 second. Weren't you the one... Bro, me and Tom were there when Chappie said he's not coming, and you were the one who was like, yes, Tom, my manager, Amorim, and all that shit. And
don't make me pull out the DMs.
I'm so confused.
Ryan. Don't make me pull out the DMs or go to the back again. I was on Friday where you were doing big ups Amorim prop. You flip flop so quickly, it's horrendous.
Okay, so Amorim is the guy. Okay, I decided to run to Barca. I'm so confused, Ryan. As to what actually do you want? Oh, now he's going to Barca. I don't know. If listen, we will discuss Plan C. Me and Tom, don't worry, we got you. We'll discuss Plan C. If he does go to Barca, we have that conversation. You get me? So, yeah. And as it comes to United and Everton, not yet. because we have to play Aston Villa and we have to play Spurs. And our record against the Big Six is horrendous. Husam, will there be a show on MHF today? Yes. Val will be back in an hour, inshallah. We'll be setting up our first thumbnail and making the thing. Yes.
And any little teasers for the people? Is it just you and Mo, or is there going to be surprise
just
guests
me and
on
Mo?
there?
First stream, debut has to be me and him. After that, we start bringing in people and doing all that extra stuff. So, yeah, don't worry, guys. The plans are coming. We up to you, Joseph. It's raining in Liverpool. Says, is it true? It's raining.
It was a little bit earlier on. Like you got little spits of it, but it's not raining now.
Salam alaikum, says Smoke. Wa alaikum salam, Saleh. Hello, wallah, habibi. Big up to Captain Sal as well, who says sub to Mo and Husam fraudulence. No, let's not start that. It's called Mo and Husam football. Let's not start this whole fraudulent stuff.
It's a good little slander name, that though. That is a good little slander name.
That is, to be fair, a good slander name. I'll give you that, but let's not do that. Let's not do that. You get me? Please hit the like button, subscribe. Let's just start talking about the football. Let's everyone stop mission, abort mission. Let's not start talking about this stuff already. Big up to all the super chatters. Big up to Joseph. Big up to Smoke, Sal, Ray, Vin, and Felipe. Habibis, mods. Keep running up the likes in the chat and do the same as well for the new channel, guys. Let the people know about it. So Thomas Little, my brother, Brighton 1, Liverpool 2. Talk to the world. Let the world know what happened at Anfield.
We got the job done. That's all that matters at this point in the season. I'm not after 5-0, 6-0. I don't care. The only game where I need a lot of goals is Thursday because it's fucking Sheffield United. If we don't beat Sheffield United by more than one fucking goal, I will personally walk the title down to London for Arsenal because we don't deserve it. But yeah, I'm not bothered about performance at this point. I just need the results. I thought we actually played pretty well. We conceded very early on. Danny Welbeck's not going to score a goal like that for the rest of his career. But then I don't really think Brighton caused us many more problems. I know that Adingra kept getting in behind on that right-hand side because Bradley would push so far forward. But I thought Quanta, for the most part, was doing a pretty decent job of dealing with him. He's always going to struggle a little bit against pure pace that Adingra has because he isn't as quick as a Canate. But for the most part, I thought he was sound. Van Dijk is Van Dijk, another really good game. I thought Joe Gomez was so important with his inverting into the middle, because that, I think, is what frees up Alexis. And my God, Alexis Macallister. Oh my God, he is sensational. I put out a tweet that got a fair amount of hate. I said Alexis McAllister is everything that we thought Thiago was going to be. And I don't see how that's wrong. We thought Thiago was going to be this missing piece that helps you to break down stubborn defences and run games. Alexis McAllister runs us games, and as we've seen against the likes of Brentford, against the likes of a Brighton this week, against the likes of Fulham, he's the key to breaking down stubborn defences, either with scoring or with his passing. He's a joke. I think he's honestly, he's actually quite unlucky that Declan Rice moved this summer, because if he hadn't, he would be unanimous signing of the season. I still think he's in with a shout, 100%, especially if we win the league. But it would have been unanimous for the price we paid and the impact he's had. Ridiculous. Endo as well, another really.
I'm gonna admit I was right about McAllister now, putting him number one.
I'll give you that one. Yeah, McAllister, especially recently, he's really stepped up. So I'll give you that one.
I think probably since, if I want to be honest, probably since January, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. I'd say probably October till today. He's been.
I had him from. So when he got injured against Sheffield United, the moment he came back, he was on it. And I think his first game back, I might be wrong, people, so don't kill me. His first start back anyway was the FA Cup game against Arsenal, and he was boss. And I don't think he's looked back from that point. I'd say Storm was the best from August to December, and from that point on, it's been McAllister clear, or undoubtedly so far ahead, and I won't argue that. Endo, I thought, had another really good game. Again, what he does in that midfield is very underrated. I actually thought Dominic Szoboszlai had a decent game. I think he got a lot of hate. I thought he had a decent game, all things considered.
Got a lot of hate from who? He had a very good game.
People were giving him a lot of hate on like Twitter and that. People were saying he wasn't doing anything.
Who's the people who have an agenda on Soboslai?
All these fucking weird accounts on there. I thought he was pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Smoke. I can't believe. You know what this is, bro? I stopped Tom as soon as he said it. I'm like, wait, what? I actually thought it was like, it was actually one of his better games. Like, there's nothing the guy done that was wrong.
I don't know what people expect from him because, yeah, he had a lot of covering to do. So he was on the left for the most part yesterday, which hasn't been the position he's played all season. And then he's got to do the covering when Joe Gomez inverts, so he can't really get forward in that sense. When he moved to the right in the second half, I thought that you saw the big improvements. Obviously, he created that goal, that second goal with that great pass inside. I thought it was a decent game from him. I was quite happy. If that's the performances that we're getting from Soboslai, you still need him in that midfield because of his press. I thought his pressing was ridiculously good as well. Like the levels and tempo that he sets with that is great. I thought Diaz, good goal, really good sort of reading the games to see what was going to come there. Good finish. Again, though, with him, I just feel that
Diaz was our best forward in the game. Overall.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue. I just feel there's something just sometimes there's sometimes where I just want him to beat his man. That's all I'll say. There's sometimes where I want him to size up his man and take him on because I think as a one-on-one attacker, he's probably one of the best in the league because of how he's able to dribble. I just feel that sometimes he doesn't do it as much, whether it's a confidence thing or whatever. I think he was very unlucky that his second goal got ruled out for offside. That's so tight. So tight. I thought when I first saw that it was onside. It was a decent finish.
Yeah. I don't think that was offside.
I thought it was so tight.
Could have been given the paint line was a bit less thick, like.
Yeah, like it was a great ball from Mo as well. I thought he was a bit unlucky there. I thought Nunes had a relatively quiet game. I haven't seen that quiet before. He started his moments. He started some shots, but it was a pretty quiet game from him. The link up was still there, but in terms of the overall threat that he normally carries, having 5, 6, 7 shots a game, that just wasn't there. And then Salah, it was just a very weird, annoying game from Mo. 14 shots, I think he had. He was either 12 or 14. I can't remember exactly. The most shots he's ever had.
11, actually?
No, I think he had another one right at the end.
He had 11 shots and he scored a goal. That's basically the thing.
Was it 11?
I think it was 11. That's what the commentator said.
I thought it was 12. I thought he ended up having another one after that. Salah had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He had 12 of them.
12, okay. So he had
12 shots, 1 goal. I looked at it and
just saying, like, before you even talk about this Soboslai hate, guys, let's not force hatred now. Let's not sit up here and just force it on certain players, like for no reason whatsoever. There's no reason for us to hate on Soboslai. I don't even think he had a bad game.
Do you know what it is,
pass
Sam?
Before Macallister as well was a very good pass to him. The hockey pass, aka the pass before the pass. To even find Macallister in that pocket of space. Yesterday, he done a lot. He helped the team defensively. I don't know what, like, are you guys expecting him to dribble past 4 people and shoot it, like, in the top bin? Using that logic, okay. Oh, my God, he didn't have a good game. But other than that, I thought he had a fine game.
Do you know what it is, Sam? I feel that people, after last year, are just desperate. After every game, someone's got to be hated on. Someone's got to have this or that thrown at them. We can't have games now where everyone goes, they were decent. I remember the 7-0 last year. People were getting hate afterwards because when they came on, they weren't doing anything. Like, are we fucking serious right now? That game yesterday, the only bad performer was Mo Salah, and he still scored. And he still had an impact on the game, all things considered. The part that got me with Mo was just, it was so uncharacteristic of him. He had a decent chance first, the one which he tries to curl in from the edge of the box. And that just went wide. And I thought, oh, he's on it today. And then it was just rushing everything. Going on his right, trying to hit it on his left from tight angles, first times, this, that, and the other. A couple of them he probably should have laid off or taken that extra touch first. It was just a very uncharacteristic performance. He turns up in the big moments to win us the game. So obviously you can't discredit him from that. But yeah, it was just a really uncharacteristic performance from him. I don't know if it's, a lack of sharpness or whatever, but yeah.
That's what I'm hoping it is, because if that's the thing, if it's a lack of sharpness, then it's not a problem. Then it could be solved easily.
Yeah, we're pretty decent at we've got Sheffield United next. That's probably a game you'd want after that to build a bit of
Well,
confidence.
DM me if you're home and stop commenting in this comments section, please. We have a world to take over. Carry on, Tom.
Yeah, then Sheffield United is probably the best game for them next because it's a chance to build confidence and build sharpness again, especially ahead of United.
Yeah.
I don't
want to get. I don't want to get into that yet. I'm making my way there, Tom, because we have to. Because today we have to react to the news as well that came out. So yeah, we have to address it. Endo the Legendo, what a signing! Says Samurai Scouser is what Mr. Blackbird says.
And do you know what I will say about this? And I know that people are very happy that Michael Edwards is back, and I am as well. Edwards would never have touched Batario Endo. Sometimes just getting a player like an Endo in, a bit of experience, a bit of quality like that, even though they don't fit the age profiles, it's needed. I think Edwards would never have touched an Endo.
A new contract and stuff like that. Like, I don't want him to just go young all the way throughout. And I think if players are performing, I hope, like, listen, there needs to be exceptions to the rule. Let's agree, me and you both, on an exception that should just be a basic one. Allison, goalkeeper, could play till he's 37. Give him an extension. Salah, consistent GA. Give him an extension. You know, it's just like would I have given like Adrian a contract extension? No. Would I have given any of the old ones who weren't good enough a contract extension? Probably not. But the ones that are good enough, we have to give him a contract extension. Anyway, Tom, we have to talk about the disaster scenario. You get me? Welcome, guys, to the Plan C. Before we do that, there's 500 people watching us right now. Do slap the like button, guys. Do subscribe to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. This is you watching us. I want you guys to hit this X button right here. See this X? Hello. Wow. Sorry, guys, I have big fingers. I want you all to hit this X button right here and hit this like button. It's right here. Everyone hit the like button. Let's get to 200 likes ASAP. The link to the new channel is in the description. Myself and Mo will be running content on there tonight, sooner than you even thought. 11 p.m. UK time, inshallah, will be live. So, yes, there's a lot coming your way. So, please hit the like button, subscribe. I'm going to be back as well later on for a West Ham Spurs watch along too on my channel. So, yes, we are there.
People, you're now getting 3 pieces of content off of Sam a day. 2 was already mental daily. Now you're getting 3.
I'm getting 3. Possibly, dare I say it, 4. Now, Tom, welcome to the disaster world. You know, welcome to the disaster world, Tom. What if Amarim doesn't come? Me and you actually, for the first time ever, messaged about football. We never message about football because we speak about it enough here. We never message about football. I'm like, Tom, stop messaging me thinking that it's the Amarim that's the problem. I said, forget Amarim. It's the others that's the problem. It's the others that's an issue. It's the others that's the problem. I tried to explain this to you, Tom, and you didn't want to believe me. Now, I know you don't believe Miguel Delaney, and I know you're saying he's a fraud, and that's fair. You know, you can believe whoever you want. I'm not saying he's the Messiah either. I'm just saying, Tom, if Ruben Amorim doesn't come to Liverpool Football Club, then what?
If Ruben Amorim doesn't come to Liverpool Football Club, I'm personally, I am. We'll keep it plain and simple. I'm a little bit in the mud. No, if Amorim doesn't come, we are down to some D-Day options. We're down to like DEFCON 5, sort of panic stations. Nagelsmann would then be who you throw money at, but I don't think Edwards or Hughes like the reports that have come out about Nagelsmann and his time at Bayern and how he handled being at such a big club. Like, it's all well and good having what he done at Hoffenheim and Leipzig, but the way Bayern blew up on him in terms of internally, that's not a good look for a manager. Inzaghi, look, I think he's a very good manager. Does he fit the age profile that the ownership are after? And obviously, there's the whole thing of is he going to, adapt to the English football culture and this, that, and the other that people have been saying? I don't know. De Zerbi, I'm just glad De Zerbi. Apparently, he's just off the cards. Ornstein said De Zerbi's Liverpool isn't planned. I didn't think he would be because once again, this is a man who was a very polarizing figure. He will moan and complain about ownership when he doesn't get money. Our owners don't like to spend money.
And he decided to play open and expensive at Anfield. Let's get that in.
I don't even think he did. I think he tries to set up defensively. His team didn't know what to do. Hence why we're just getting so much space in behind. No, it's one of them ones where you're really starting to scrape the barrel. Then Nagelsmann, yes. Otherwise, then you're really sort of going like you're taking massive gambles at this point. If you just based on the profiles the ownership wants, taking major gambles like. They'll look at someone maybe from the French league, or is there another one from the German league, or maybe they'll try that Spanish league manager or something. I don't know. I don't see a world where we let Amorim go with the manager market the way it is, unless there's an emergency plan to get Alonso next year, and then we just have to figure out who can do a stopgap thing for a year. But I don't think that's a smart way to run the football club, if you get me.
Can I propose a stopgap?
Who?
And I can't believe I'm saying this. I personally cannot believe I'm saying this because I actually went viral for a rant on said guy. But there's a guy who we have covered.
Pep. You'd give Pep the job.
No, I'd give him the what did you call it?
The sort of stopgap signing for a year. Yeah, but then Husam, what do we do if he's actually decent? What do we do if he's actually all right?
No.
He wins us a couple of trophies.
We're not gonna do the Ollie. We'll tell. Listen, we will tell Xabi Alonso. You get me? Next year, I'm gonna see you. But guys, you guys are saying, "Oh Lord," and get that book away and all that stuff. If Amorim does go to Barcelona, guys, we really are screwed. People need to understand this. There is no real options. It's like, guys, sometimes it's not even me being dramatic. I understand sometimes I'm a bit extra dramatic. Sometimes I would put too much sauce on stuff and shit like this. This one, I don't even think there's any drama. I don't think I'm doing too much. I don't think I'm just being dead serious right now.
The issue
in the
is
chat
people...
right now, even let me know yourself. If Amorim doesn't come, what do we do, bro? Like, stop acting like the manager. Everyone stop. Stop acting like the drama, like the market for managers is so massive and huge that we could just get like 5-6 different managers. Who's there, bro?
Yeah, the thing is, people, and I'll say this about the whole thing that's happened since Klopp's announced he would go. There's been lots of names thrown about, but there was only ever two common ones, and that was Alonso and Amorim. Now, there's no smoke without fire. That, to me, just made out that they were the two main targets. Alonso ruled himself out, but apparently we knew that for a couple of weeks ahead of time. I don't believe that we've just sat on our hands and let Amorim go. In that way, even the Miguel Delaney article that we've read today, all it says in it is Ruben Amorim was the favourite until Alonso decided to stay, and now Barcelona might step up their chase for him, but they want Nagelsmann more. It was a whole load of nothing. He just yapped. He didn't say anything new. He put out 3 of the same Amorim articles about Barca, and nothing has went anywhere. I'm not worried. I'm not.
No, but that's a dream job for many managers, let's be honest.
It is, but not the club of Barca is, but not right now. I don't think.
No,
I think
let's not do that, Tom. Let's not do that. There's still FC Barcelona.
Yes, but you've got to consider.
And he's Portuguese too, so he probably knows that more than anyone.
Yes, yeah, I get that. But he's a smart man. He's a smart man who has to make the correct decision for his career, which is the correct decision for your career at this point. Barcelona or Liverpool, bear in mind the uncertainty around Barca. Liverpool is also uncertainty, but it's for different reasons. Liverpool's uncertainty because you're replacing a long-time manager. Barcelona is uncertainty because the playing staff, you don't know who you're getting there. The ownership and board level, apparently it's carnage every other week there. Money-wise, who knows how much you've got, how much there is to spend, FFP, if they're going to try and push it on that. With us, it's just you're replacing Jurgen Klopp. It's a big ask to replace him, but you're replacing Jurgen Klopp. You've got a team that was right at the top last year. Is still quite young, all things considered. So all these things in my mind just point that a smart manager would pick Liverpool. Do you want me to be honest, Sam? Do you want me to be honest? I will say this. No. Let me finish.
Do this. I hate when people do. Don't do the whole smart manager would do this.
It's the smart decision.
Let's be real. Managing FC Barcelona is an attractive proposition to 100% of the managers in the world. Let's not do like, oh my God, this is a bad thing and all this shit and the club is that. Okay, if you tell, Tom, I'll give you an example. If you tell me right now, would if Amorim was linked to the United job, I would say, nah, we're good. Like if it was linked to Chelsea, I'd say, nah, we're good. All these clubs, no problem. Even possibly if you go to other clubs, maybe like a Bayern or whatever, I get it. But when you tell me Real Madrid, Barcelona, I'm like, stop, Tom. I disagree. Because those two clubs, in the eyes of the public, of the football public, they still are the two biggest clubs. Fair?
I can hear that. I just think that ultimately, for the level of manager that he is, the smart next step is a stable club like Liverpool. I'm not even saying that we would. I think that moving to a multitude of other clubs would be a more stable and secure step than Barcelona. I'm not saying that, he might be about. All I know about Amorim personally is that he's a big Jose fan, and everything that Jose done was what he loved about it. And the idea that a club like Barca, I don't think his style of football is necessarily what matches Barcelona, because Barca try and have their managers play this exact style of football. And let's keep it real, people. For how many months was it just Hansi Flick? Hansi Flick was going to get the Barca job. It was going to be Hansi. They were going to get him in after the Germany job and this, that, and the other. I just don't see why Barca, apart from personal preference, would be the smarter move than Liverpool at this point in time. I just don't. Maybe there's bias in there, but I just don't. Bar personal preference, where he goes, I'm a Barca fan or whatever, I don't see how Barca's the better pick than Liverpool at this point in time in terms of stability and the opportunity to build your project there. Because we've seen what's happened to Xavi this year. Xavi won a league last year and he's been handed out this year effectively. The one thing I will say about the Liverpool fan base in general, bar the vocal minority on social media, we give managers time. As long as we're seeing positive signs, you give them time to work on the project. And we've got the right infrastructure above him. He doesn't need to worry about the uncertainty and everything there. I understand that Barcelona has a pull, but I don't think this is the same level of Barcelona pull as it has been in the past, where it was, I thought Barcelona had more pull than Real Madrid in the past. I think that's shifted again. I think that ultimately the uncertainty around Barcelona for a couple of years might just be what stagnates a couple of things there. Like, we don't even know what the transfer strategy is going to be. I don't see how it's the correct move for a young manager like him there.
So you have to answer the question. You cannot now dance around the point. Tell me right now, if the guy does not come to Liverpool Football Club, Tom, what do we do? What happens next?
I'd probably go watch a different sport. I've heard golf's pretty good at the minute. We're getting into a lot of big golf tournaments soon, so I'll pick like my favourite golfer and watch that. But the next best option is probably Nagelsmann. But I don't know if
you taking Nagelsmann over Flick?
I think the ownership are taking Nagelsmann over Flick. I don't have a preference between either of them. I think Flick was overrated. I think Nagelsmann's overrated. I think the pair of them are overrated and have big flaws. But the ownership would just go for Nagelsmann because he's younger and he fits more of what they like from a manager, someone who's achieved big things on a smaller budget sort of thing. Beyond that...
Yeah, but Nagelsmann hasn't really achieved, though. That's my thing.
I agree, but when you look at the other young managers in the world, there's no one else. I mean, I keep seeing names like fucking Thomas Frank. No. Could you imagine? People get on at me about, how's Amorim going to handle these big names? Could you imagine Thomas Frank? Could you imagine Thomas Frank trying to handle these big names, considering the way that he's bent over backwards every single minute for Ivan Toney, despite the fact that all he does is badmouth that club? For me, it's... Look, there's other names there. Thiago Motta is another one that's doing very well with Genoa, but I think it's his first year or his second year. I just think it's a big gamble, especially moving, the culture and everything. There's a lot of things there that do worry me. In an ideal world where, like age isn't there and that, or the ownership's preferences aren't there, I'd look at Zidane maybe. I'd look at Flick, but I just know our ownership.
Zidane. Don't you dare disrespect Zidane. Zidane should be plan A to begin with, not even plan C.
No,
Plan
but
A,
again,
brother. That's
I'm yeah, but we're factoring in here, Sam, that the ownership doesn't want an older manager. They're clearly going for a young manager
You're
who they can
telling
build
me
around
if
for a long period
they
of
were
time.
offered Zidane, they'd say no? Is that what you're saying?
I wouldn't be shocked. That's the stupid thing. I wouldn't be shocked if they said no to him. If they were offered him and so let me put it this way, Husam. If they were offered him and a younger manager who's won less but fits exactly what they want in their profile, which is a young manager who's overachieved on small budgets with small teams, we know what they're going to pick because it's that ownership group. They would pick the younger manager who fits exactly what they want because they wouldn't back Zidane the way Zidane should be backed. But I'm not stressing about. Look, if Amorim doesn't come, I look stupid, and then we are at the doldrums of options. We are like I.
You know what's funny?
Really
Like literally
believe
2
anyone.
weeks ago, it was like Amorim is my first choice, but I'm fine with Alonso. Now with me, it was Alonso's my first choice, but I'm fine with Amorim. Now if we end up getting neither, you know, this is literally just another like
The manager
middle
market
finger, like,
isn't good. Do you want to know what I'd say? If
I'm
we can't
okay
get
with
either of them,
getting Caicedo if we get Lavia in.
I was never like that. That's the one thing I was always on that Lavia hatred. I didn't think it was worth it. But do you know what our best bet would be if you can't get Amorim or Alonso? You just throw Jurgen Klopp as much money as possible and ask him to do one more year because there's no one
Yes,
else there.
that's what I said as well.
No one else there.
Me and this whole chat were chanting one more year together. We were just
There's
chanting.
nothing
more
else.
year.
You have to give him. You have to see who you can get for one more year, and then go all out for Alonso.
You know the American basketball, like in basketball, right? The American audience is like, you still got it. You still got it. I'm like, you know what it is? I'm like, listen, I'd rather take 80% Klopp than some of these bums. Let's be honest, Tom. Some of these bums were linked with Tom. I'm just like, because this could go left. Guys, let's all pause. Wait a minute. Anyway, let's all stop and just be real. If Amorim does not come, could be, and we're sat here, you know, Lord. And you know what it is? It's funny because yesterday they ruled off De Zerbi. We might have to bring De Zerbi onto the paper now again. De Zerbi will be back at the shortlist. Like, oh, guys, we didn't want De Zerbi initially, but because Amorim has went to Barcelona and because Xabi Alonso, blah, 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 you know, I'm done. Ooh, just tabang. Voice note me right now. Voice note me this right now and I'll play it.
That is a very
good shout.
Inzaghi is probably the best option after. For me, he's the
good.
best option after
He's
them
good.
too. I just don't know if the club will go for
He
him.
plays very offensive football as well, which I respect.
He does. FSG will have their concerns over the age because they want a younger manager and they'd want probably someone who's can understand the language straight away. But I don't think that's as big a point as people make out. Go get a fucking language teacher. Job solved. Go get an assistant manager who can speak the language and act as a translator for 6 months while you learn it. Job done. It's not a problem. I think Inzaghi's there. I look at FSG probably wants someone a little bit younger than that. That's why I don't think Alonso was the first choice. I've always stated from the start, Husam, haven't I? I think Amorim is the data guy's choice. And if we're going by data, it's Amorim.
Oh, he sent me a voice note. Let's hear this. Tabang, is this the guy that keeps getting cooked on spaces, Tom?
Ruben
I don't
Amorim
know.
does not come to Anfield. I will shave my head on stream.
Did you hear that? Chat, make sure you are clipping up this moment. Well, minute 37, clip up.
Ruben Amorim does not come to Anfield. I will shave my head on stream.
Done. If Ruben Amorim does not come to Liverpool Football Club, just Tabang is shaving his head live on This Is Football. And we will be there. And we will be there, inshallah. By the way, guys, I'm about to read the super chats. And listen, I'm in the same boat as Tom, man. Like, listen, we were sat here talking about Amorim, Alonso. We don't mind either, blah, blah, blah. After that, it's just meaty target after meaty target. So we better get this Amorim stuff sorted.
Honestly, it's actually really inconsiderate that Jurgen Klopp has picked this year to fuck off, because the manager list really isn't great if we miss out on the first two. He should have waited for a better year.
Yeah. Listen, he should do it. Listen, I don't mind. Tell him, listen, bro. Tell him, bro, look, we know you said even 50% to you is better than some of these guys. Let's just say it as it is, because I'm not willing to throw the club down the drain just because of this thing. But anyway, big up to Dinesh, who says, evening everyone from India on holiday for 8 weeks. Big up to you, Dinesh. Big up to you, Dinesh. Wait, how come you've sent a super chat when you're in India for when you go on holiday? I don't think it allows you to send super chats.
You could have a VPN on.
Oh, yes, VPN. Okay, Dinesh. Okay, thank you for saving me there, Tom. I would have looked like the old guy who has no idea what technology. You get me? I appreciate you, my guy, Dinesh. Tom is gonna get extra pay now. We pay him £1 more. So big up to you, Dinesh. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great time. at the holiday. Edward normally doesn't F up a transfer. He got this, DJ, my brother. I am with you. You are correct. Edward does not F up transfers. You are correct. However, I'm just looking at the market. If you go trying to buy a chicken in the fish market, you're going to fuck up the transfer. That's the reality. Because there is no options. Because there is no options. There is no options. And this is where we're at right now. Please stop acting like there's a hell of options and I'm doing this on purpose. There isn't that many options. Big up to my guy, Honesty Hortensia. It's been such a while since I've seen you, my brother. Hope you're good. Hope you're safe. David Ornstein has confirmed it's incredibly unlikely that Liverpool will move for Roberto Di Zerbi. No Amorim, go get Hansi Flick, is what Honesty Hortensia says. Many people really like Hansi Flick. I don't mind him either. I'm saying, like, if the guy is,
I just don't know if he works with the way our club. Obviously, you have Bayern as his main job, and that comes with its own different things. I don't think he's proved necessarily for our ownership that he can work with the constraints that we give them. This has always been my big thing as well about why I've had Amorim so high up. Amorim's shown that not only can he work with these restrictions, he can work with hardships under these restrictions. So when things aren't going well, when he's had to lose players for whatever reason because they've been sold or injured, whatever, he still managed to get these results, sort of thing. All these factors have to be considered. But I might be wrong. I'm just had a little look there. I'm pretty sure Barca want Xavi to stay anyway. That's the priority.
Is Tom lagging, chat, or am I lagging? I don't think I'm lagging. Yeah, I'm not lagging. It's Tom lagging. Okay, big up to you, my guy, Honesty. Big up to Gagandeep, who says, if we win at Old Trafford, I would start to believe, but until we get... Oh, he's definitely the one that's lagged. Yeah, of course. Obviously, we played real well. Shall I play the clip, chat? Shall I play the clip? Shall I play it?
I heard him saying that he said, I was surprised we were going. He's incredible boy. Wonderful. I'm not sure. I don't hear that, but people told me that the crowd was already singing his name. It's just great.
Jürgen, mate, I love you, but it's time to go.
Got to mix these packs and potions. No peace till I put a sim in a burner. I'm on a block like Werner. Back road Laker, fully paid bro. I'm an earner. If I pass, I'm a head top turner. Them elders are washed like Sammy Kadira. And they should start calling me uncle because when I speak on these beats, they get murdered. Bam, 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 bam.
Damn. The guy has left me by myself. I've told you all this time, he's the wool, not me. You get me? Hi, Tom. Are you back now?
Yes, I'm back.
We didn't violate you at all, I promise. Big up to Gagandeep, who says, if we win at Old Trafford, I would start to believe, but until we get over the line, I can never back us to win the league in a tight race based on the previous years. Hashtag PTSD. I'm with you. And this is the next topic, so stick around because for me, I still don't believe. I still listen. You get me? All this we believe. Bam, 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 bam. I don't believe. I don't believe yet. So I'm not even gonna do this.
I will say this: Old Trafford and Goodison away have always been the games.
Old Trafford is the worst one. Old Trafford is the worst one.
I have Goodison up there just because this is what their season's
because Old
around.
Trafford is one, but they always turn up, bro. They always play 150%.
I'm not saying that Old Trafford isn't that. I'm just also putting Everton at that same point because this is what their seasons are built around at this point. We in our title races where we've missed out, it's always because we fuck up at either Goodison or at Old Trafford. That's what's cost us in years gone by. We fucked up against them. If we get over the line this time against them, we win both of them, I'm suddenly a hell of a lot more confident because the momentum boost that gives you.
Me and you will discuss it now, but I fully believe Old Trafford away is the one that I just hate. I hate that stadium. I hate that fan base. I hate that club. I hate that manager. I hate everything with them. Get Ainge or Simeone if you want results next year. My thing is, look, this Simeone stuff. League Gunner, you are a criminal. Diego Simeone is the highest paid manager in the world. They won't sack him at Atletico even if he got relegated. He's the most powerful man on the other side of Madrid. He is not leaving. And when it comes to Ainge, what is the difference between Ainge and Brendan Rodgers? Nothing. Why should I get Ainge in? There's no difference. They both won in Scotland and they both play attacking football. One guy won the FA Cup with Leicester, the other guy failed with Spurs. Let's not do that. FSG close to appointing Pedro Marquez in a role in their new look football structure. He's currently the technical director at Benfica. That's what Ian Doyle reported.
That'll be for the
stuff that's happening upstairs a little bit without boring the people to death. Where do you go?
It's smart from FSG. It's shown a commitment to the football side of things, which we never really thought they had at this point. They're getting very well respected and very highly thought of people in those positions who will inevitably, even though they're working for FSG, have a say regarding Liverpool's operations. So it's good to get these smart people in. And obviously, with the second football club being their main focus, I think that we'll probably end up buying one in Portugal for that because everyone at the football club just really likes Portugal. You can set up a really good system. Is it the most, ethical thing for the sport? No. But ultimately, nothing's being done to stop it. So if we just sit there and cry about it, we're going to fall behind. And I don't want Liverpool to fall behind again because it's fucking shit when you fall behind. And you got to do so much work to get back up to that level playing field. So I want to... If nothing is going to change, you've got to go for it now. You've got to go for it now and just embrace it. And maybe he helps out with Amorim because he's Portuguese.
What did I just say about us never getting what we want, eh?
I mean, that's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true. We wanted Van Dijk, we got Van Dijk. We wanted Alisson, we got Alisson. When we really want someone, we get them. Especially when Michael Edwards is in charge. The only blemish that I think we've had is Caicedo. And that was with... I
wanted Conor Bradley, I got Tom Little.
Yeah, you got the better one, mate. You've won.
Oh, you're saying you're better than Conor Bradley, you fraud! You fraud! You arrogant fraud, calling yourself better than Conor Bradley. I really missed Trent now. I've had enough.
Do you know what, though? Do you know what?
Because I'm not going to say I think Conor Bradley had a fantastic game. I have to clarify. But I missed Trent passing still. I did.
Oh, no, I agree with that. I just wonder genuinely, how our balance looks with Trent inverting off the right again. Because I think Macallister's benefited from having Gomez doing it. Because then it frees him up. When Trent's back there, I think Macallister has to sacrifice some of his game. And these are the lovely little intricacies of football management. I just think that it's going to be really interesting to see how it plays out at this point when Trent comes back in.
By the way, Josh, if this refers to Amorim, let's pray. Let's pray Amorim comes to Liverpool before this goes real bad. And look at this. Look at this guy creating this absolutely horrible hypotheticals, Nobbins.
Thank you, Nobbins. Yeah.
And they knock us out as well. You're such an asshole. Gingers are always assholes, chat. Trust me. Using my UK account in India on YouTube. Oh, okay. Fair. It might be the bank sometimes that just allows it. Okay, I hear that. I appreciate you, Dinesh. See how I still remember you as well? Massive part of the channel. Big up to you. Southgate for Liverpool next season. God forbid. God forbid.
Liverpool Football Club would never hire a former England manager. There are
Scouse
three
not
places.
English.
There are
Hold that.
three places this football club will not shop: Manchester United, Everton, England. So anything about Southgate, wipe it off your list. It's not happening.
Fact.
But United, though,
And if
Southgate to
Gareth
United.
Southgate becomes Liverpool manager, I am Southgate out before he does his first press conference. Let's not do this. By the way, chat, I'm telling you right now, please don't be one of them communities who's always like, oh, give him a chance, give him an opportunity.
No,
There's about 4 or 5 managers. About 4 or 5 managers. I will be out directly. I'm telling you right now, I will be said manager out directly. I'm not waiting. I'm not doing none of that shit. They have to prove themselves to me. I'm not proving shit. You know, I'm directly this manager out, that manager out. There's certain managers. I'm telling you right now, chat. You get me. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the title race conversations now. Before we do that, chat, there is 500 people watching Husam X Tom Little. You know, I won't reveal what he told me privately, how happy he is, you know, to be on this channel. So make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. Every single one of you guys, hit the like button. We have 500 people in here. Let's get 300 likes minimum. 300 likes. Yalla, I think that's a realistic target. I mean, we're already at 280, so let's get to 300 likes ASAP. Mods, keep reminding them to like the video. The link to the new channel with me and Mo is in the description. Footage as Mo still goes on. This Is Football still goes on. Just go watch the premiere after this video so you can get an idea of exactly what we're trying to run on the channel. So yeah, everyone go subscribe to MHF. Everyone post the mods. Please post the link in the chat. Keep running the likes as well, reminding the people to. Oh, please don't tell me there's no way this is true. Okay.
Why would he go to Ajax?
Yeah, I don't believe this. But if we get Xavi Hernandez as an example, that's someone I'm willing to give a chance.
Maybe.
Anyway,
it's better than what it was.
Tom,
It's better than
please start singing "Don't Go Breaking My Heart" by Backstreet Boys to Amorim.
I'm not singing it to Miguel Almiron. First off, I'm not going to sing it to Miguel Almiron. That's who you've asked me to sing it to there.
I think this is all Troops' fault, by the way, because Troops was the guy who made this whole Almiron thing.
But look. How about this, people? If Ruben Amorim does become our Liverpool manager, does become the next Liverpool manager, that's when you'll get the second song. Live on This Is Football.
Make sure you have to promise it's on This Is Football because you've been cheating on us lately
Football.
other channels. You know,
it would be on This Is Football, just so Val can work on that.
Yes, this time without CapCut. Didn't Paul Ince come from Manchester United? Floor is yours, Tom Little.
Did he come directly from United? If he did that, that's the only one. But like, let's bear in mind, when was the last player to move directly? Yeah, no, he came from Inter. So it's not great, but it's better than what it was. There hasn't been. I'm on about direct transfer sort of thing. Like we wouldn't hire Sean Dyche or Ten Hag or something.
Yeah, that is true. Liverpool have targeted Jansen Moreno to be the new head of opposition analysis. Who the hell is Jansen Moreno?
He worked like Gibraltar and Huddersfield. Apparently, he's very good at his job though, and I know that he's accepted the job because he posted on his Facebook yesterday about it.
He posted on his what?
He posted on his Facebook yesterday, and someone on Twitter found it. He's got the job, so yeah.
I said he's posted on his Facebook. What job has he gotten? Head of opposition analysis.
Yeah. Let's bear in mind, people, the whole thing about Ajax and Xavi. That's Ajax wanting Xavi. I want I want Jurgen Klopp to stay my manager. I'm not going to get it.
That's not what you wanted last year. We can let that go.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, mate. I love you. But it's time to go. You know when would be the perfect time to drop that video again? When it's Klopp's last game. Just to make sure everyone hates Tom Little forever. Wolves on my Wolves watch along. I'm gonna drop Jurgen, mate. I love you, but it's time to go. That's what I will drop. So yeah. Anyway, title race, Tom Litton. Title race. Like and chat. Like and subscribe. Chat. Title race, Tom.
Oh,
Get
hold
me
on,
Liverpool
sorry.
are top of the league.
There are plenty of reasons, why Xavi Hernandez, the manager of Barcelona, would not drop down to Ajax for his next job. He would not move from one shit show of a board to another shit show of a board. He might want a little bit of stability as a manager. Why would he move from the Spanish league, the second best club in the Spanish league, one of the biggest clubs in the world, to fucking Ajax to manage Jordan Henderson? Go from Pedri, Gavi, and Frankie de Jong to Henderson, Kenneth Taylor, Chuba Akpom up front. Miss me with it. Not happening. The man is about to lose the fucking Bundesliga for the first time in 11 years. 11. I have seen some dreadful managers win the Bundesliga with Bayern. Niko Kovac won 2. But you're telling me Tuchel, who has lost it, despite breaking the German transfer record. Good. Is that the stance we're going for, Husam? You know, Stevie went unbeaten 1 year. Stevie was an invincible. Should we get Stevie in? He was invincible 1 year. Is this the standard we're going for?
I don't even know what Herrera is on. Like, it just makes no sense. Okay, Tom, title race. Talk to me. Liverpool are top of the league. You get me? City and Arsenal draw. Where do you lay with this all? And did you want the result to be? No, actually, you agreed with me.
I wanted Arsenal win.
I
wanted an Arsenal win.
Same.
But the way that game played out could end up being beneficial.
Played out? They didn't play. That was a horrible game.
But that's the whole point. That's the whole point. It was a shit game, so no one really benefited. It wasn't like it's not like people can take confidence from that game and performance sort of thing. I thought Arsenal were very good defensively, like very Simeone-esque in how they set up in that 4-4-2 low block sort of thing. I respect it. Title race wise, Arsenal play tomorrow, don't they? And then City play on Thursday with us. Everyone should win their games midweek. And then we've got United away. We have to beat United away. We cannot go through a season where we lose, or not lose, but don't win 3 games in a row against them. That can't happen. You've got to get over the line against them on Sunday. City play tomorrow. I thought City play on Thursday. Who plays on Thursday then?
We do.
No, there's another game on Thursday with us.
United Chelsea. Why do you care about that?
That was what I just remember. There's another game on Thursday. I couldn't remember who it was. But yeah, our games. So I'm just thinking in terms of the way that the fixtures are. We ideally need to be 4 to 5 points ahead before that away games run.
9 from 9, Tom. Say it as it is.
I don't think you need 9 from 9, but you need as close to 9 from 9 as you can get. I think you need 8 from 9 and a draw, really.
Tom has not learned anything from the quadruple charge season. That's what I'll say.
Well, Husam, do you think Arsenal win 9 from 9?
No.
Do you think City win 9 from 9?
Yes, very highly likely.
Do you think City win 9 from 9?
Other than Spurs, there is no challenge.
So that's where we did. I don't think they win 9 from 9 either. I don't think any team goes unbeaten or win or perfect win in runs for the last 9 games of the season. Therefore, as long as we don't lose, we win the title. So you can afford to drop points in 1 game. And that's what I'm looking at. You've got 3 to 4 tough away games. You've got to win 3 of them. You've got to win 3 of them. Anything else than that, and I agree with you, we probably lost the title then. Because I don't see Arsenal dropping loads, and I don't see City dropping loads, but they aren't winning all of their games to end the season.
Yeah, but why haven't you learned from the quadruple charge season? On a real, I'm not even going to get mad. Why?
I have, because this isn't the same situation. We were never in front of the quad
Tom,
season.
I'll tell you one thing. The biggest mistake we have done in our lives, and this is where I'm trying to wake you up. You're dying, and I'm holding your head, and I'm just shaking that fucker trying to wake you up. Yeah. But my problem, Tom, is as follows. Every single time we have relied on the others to stop City, we have failed. The only way is we do our own job, Tom. We do our own job. I refuse to live in the moment. I still think City are the favorite to win the Premier League. I don't care that they haven't beaten Arsenal. Tom, City's running is so pathetic.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic, Husam. You do realise that if we go by what I said, we finish above City even if they won all their 9 games because we're 3 points ahead.
How?
So we're 3 points ahead of City. If you draw a game, you only drop 2 points. So if we won 8 and drew 1, we would pick up 20.
But then that would mean Arsenal would have to drop points.
Yes, but like you said, you don't believe Arsenal are going to win.
I believe, to be fair, I think Arsenal do have a chance of dropping points. Yeah, I second that. I don't think that's a mad opinion.
We can
Arsenal do have a chance of dropping points. It's City that
draw one game. Man. You can draw one game. That's all you've got now. You've got wiggle room for one game where you can draw. You can't lose it. You can draw it. That's it. That's it. And that's it. It's near perfect now. You've got to be near perfect now. I do think we are going to drop points just because of the Europa League.
But Vin, I just said I haven't changed my mind. Me and Tom both agree that Arsenal will drop points. We agree. Arsenal are not going perfect.
Win 9 from 9.
If Arsenal go perfect, it would be an unbelievable run, historic for them. And you know what? You know why Arsenal want to go perfect? Because I actually believe they're winning in the UCL. I think they're going to beat Bayern. And they actually have, to be fair, they probably have a good chance. It's so much better for Arsenal if City beat Madrid because Arsenal
they seem to have City's number at the minute.
Yeah, they do
seem to figure it out.
City's number because if they go away to the Etihad and park the bus and it ends 0-0 and then they play them at the Emirates and win 1-0, they're through. If both results happen again in the UCL.
Look, the thing is, it's in our hands now. There's not really been many situations where it has been in our hands.
I hate when I say these words. I hate it. No, it's not in our hands.
It is though, because
it's not in our hands, Tom. It's not in our hands.
Mathematically, it is. Mathematically,
we need City to drop points before it's in our hands.
No, because Husam, it is in your hands. If you win every game, you win the title. City can't do anything to stop it. If you win every game and draw 1, you win the title. City can't do anything to stop it. It's if you win all and but lose 1, and City have a big swinging goal difference. That's why Sheffield United midweek is so big. If we don't beat them by 4, 5, or 6 and give our goal difference a big boost, we've missed the biggest opportunity. The biggest opportunity going. We'd have missed. You have to put loads past them. You have to. Arsenal stuck 6 past them. City, how many did City put past them? Was it 4? Might be.
Didn't someone
3.
score 9 past Sheffield?
Newcastle got 8 past them.
Newcastle. No, it was 9.
No, it was 8.
Bro, I'm sure it was 9. I'm about to check it right now.
So, teams around us have beaten Sheffield United. We have to also match it.
Oh, it was 8. 8-0 Newcastle.
Yep. Mm-hmm. See, I know ball, Husam. But the thing is, I want us to win every game because then I don't need to worry about the whole fucking, we need other teams to drop points. But I know football.
And the last 3 games are all difficult as well. That's the problem.
It's very, very, very unlikely that we win all of them. Very, very unlikely. If we do, what a way to fucking send it off. That could be Jurgen Klopp's best run of form in a Liverpool shirt. Genuinely. As Liverpool
this is another thing, even though he got violated on the intro 2 days ago. This is a good point from him. When's the last time we actually battered the team? I checked this. The last time we won big was 4-0 against Bournemouth. That's the biggest win we've had all year long.
I thought we battered Chelsea. The scoreline.
No. I mean, result 4-1.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Scoreline and performance.
If you improve your goal difference by 3 against Sheffield, that's not amazing.
No, it's not. But I look at teams like Brentford away. We battered, but we only had a goal difference swing of 3. But we battered Brentford. Luton at home, battered.
No, but he's talking about... No, that's not what he means. I know what Kansad means because we're talking about goal difference. He's talking about making a big difference in goals, in a game.
Okay, so you're not about where you get a swing of 4 goals. Yes, the last time we got a swing
of 4 that's what he means.
Was Bournemouth. But if you're either what you do is you either make it all up in one go, or you build it up enough across 4 or 5 games. So what we've done, we haven't battered teams necessarily. We haven't had 6-0, 7-0, this, that, and the other. But we had a period of time where we were winning 5 games in a row by 3 goals. And that swings your goal difference up. That's the difference. So when I look at that, I could see us winning like 4-0, 5-1, something like that. But then that gives you the confidence. Not against United, because I think United will be a tough, scrappy little game. But Palace at home, that's where you get another 3-0, another 4-1 over the line. And all of a sudden, out of 3 games, you've got a goal difference.
But like Tom, I hate the Man United institution and everything.
So do I. This is what their season builds around now. They have to beat us at Anfield to ruin Old Trafford, to ruin Jurgen Klopp's party. That's what they're after. And unfortunately, we have not shown the minerals to beat them this year. We should have done it at Anfield, but fucking Diaz and Nunes decided to do everything but shoot. We should have done it at Old Trafford, but we let Anthony score. Those type of games would cost us.
That's disgusting. You support Arsenal.
Hold on. You do actually United have to play Arsenal second last game of the season.
Yes.
What's Eric got for me then?
Listen,
what's Eric got?
I need...
Eric, please. Marcus, Bruno, Kobe, anyone, please.
We've relied on them every single time this season and they've let us down. They've actually taken points off of us only, I think.
Yeah.
Because they lost to Arsenal and they lost to City twice. Frauds. Tom, I've been burdened my past way too many times to have any margin of error. Thank you. 18-19, we were ahead by 9 points in February, March. Draws to United, Everton, and Leicester and West Ham cost us. 21-22, played catch-up. That's what I'm saying. That's why I do not want to rely on anyone. That's why I'm not going to sit up here and say this team is going to drop points, that team is going to drop points, this is what they're going to do. Oh my God. What if they go to Spurs away and they lose? I just want us to just win every single game and do our damn job. Because if we win every single game, we don't have to rely on absolutely nobody. That's the best part.
So do I, Husam. But me and you both know, on our heart of hearts, that ain't happening.
It's United, Tom, that I hate.
Everton worries. I'll be honest. United worries me. Everton is the one which just they're a horrific game.
But I feel like we could deal with Everton shithousery. It's a big game because it's a derby. It's their last game, I think, at Goodison and all that stuff. I hear it. But like Liverpool are built to deal with shithousery. Virgil, Konate, players like that. We good.
But it's not about us conceding. It's about us actually scoring against them. So many times against Everton, it's been 0-0.
That is true.
At least with United, there's going to be goals.
You're actually convincing me more to not believe now.
Everton is the shithouse game where it ends 0-0. They don't get close to scoring, but you hit the post, you hit the bar, Pickford makes a couple of worldly saves. That's the game that bothers me more, because they won't deserve it, but they'll leave with something, and they'll fucking celebrate it. That run of games where you got Fulham away, then Everton away, and then West Ham away. Back to back to back. That run of games scares the living shit out of me. That's the one that worries me. Because it's just horrendous. Back to back to back. There's no time to get a good confidence builder in Anfield. It's just bang, bang, bang. Yeah. Miss me with it. And then even then after that, you got Tottenham at home and Villa away. That run of games, that run of 5 Premier League games, where there's also the Europa League semi-finals in between. That's where we'll win the league if we are gonna.
That's exactly why I don't believe that we will win the league unless the other 2 teams drop points.
The one thing I will say though, Husam, Liverpool.
Actually, who do they play the weekend? Forget midweek. Midweek, I think everyone winning. Let's just go weekend quickly. Oh, Palace play City.
That's
Palace
well,
play City.
That's away as well.
Brighton play Arsenal. United Liverpool is the 3:30 kickoff on a Sunday. Wait, when is Brighton Arsenal? Oh, it's Saturday. It's Saturday at 5:30.
Yes, that one. That one's a one because it's away. You know what I will say about Brighton? Brighton weren't very good against us, but that's because Brighton shit themselves against us. When Brighton go,
Yeah, but like the worst part would be like if Brighton and Palace take points off of City and Arsenal, and then we
fuck it up, along the way.
And then we draw to United away, and then Tom is like comes back on this channel and he's like, draw is not a bad result because blah 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 and blah 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 and blah blah blah. You're just a copium dealer. You deal copium.
I'm not. I'll tell you right now, if we lose to United, I'll be very, very fucking angry, regardless of any other result. Because
lose to United, it's disaster,
as well.
brother. If we
Draw
lose to
as
United,
well. I'd be fuming if we drew as well, because
I give up.
If we draw against them, it's bad as well, because how can you go through a season, play what is one of the shittest iterations of United 3 times and not get a win? That's the problem. That's the problem. I mean, look, ultimately, I believe we will get over the line. I do believe we will get over the line. By hook, in both. By hook or by crook, we'll get over the line.
So basically, you're saying we're going to do a treble from Wish. That's what we're going to do. Carabao Cup and Europa League, you know? Oh my God, that was such a curveball.
Well, would it be them? Because technically speaking, if I wanted to dish out all the copium, we might play the Bundesliga champions in the final of the Europa League, and they will be the most informed side in Europe. If we beat them, that's worth more than a Champions League, because we
could play 7-time Champions League winners AC Milan. In the final.
There's some good sides left in the Europa League. It's more competitive, and the Carabao Cup. Every big side was in the Carabao Cup. In fact, you know what the difference between the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup is? There's no non-league sides in the Carabao Cup. It's the best of the best. It's the elite of English football. There's no time for Havant and Waterlooville. It's just bang, and it's mid-season as well. It's tough. And obviously you got the Premier League.
Why are you laughing so hard at the joke? Oh, so hard. It was a good joke. Great joke right there. Big up to you. Big up to Mukama, who says, big up Husam and Tom Small. You'll never walk alone. We're calling him Tom Small now.
Thanks, mate.
This is a new nickname. Big up to you, Mukama. Thank you for the super chat, Habibi. Big up to you. Oh, look at this. Look at this, Lauren. If Luton's come back a draw at the Emirates, if Aston Villa gets something from the Etihad, come on, Lauren.
Right, you ready for this? If it was Luton at home, I might say something. But Luton away this year, I'll run through all of Luton's last away games. 2-1 loss, 4-3 loss, 1-1 draw against Crystal Palace, 4-1 loss, 4-0 draw.
Luton are hopeless, Tom. You don't even need to try. Luton
have won exactly 2 away games this season. One was against Sheffield United, where they had 2 own goals to win them the game. And the other one was against fucking Everton.
Yeah.
Every other one has been shit. I don't even know what other big teams they have left. So United away, how'd they get? I think they lost to United away. Yeah, they lost to United away. Villa away, lost. City away, they are yet to play. They're yet to play Arsenal away. Chelsea away, they might have got something out of that because Chelsea are fucking shit. Chelsea away. No, they lost 3-0. Luton away aren't very good. They're not. But they might be due a win.
I'm telling you now, forget the Portuguese Ten Hag. We are finished, Muhammad says.
Portuguese Ten Hag?
Portuguese Ten Hag. Are you referring to Ruben Amorim, Muhammad? Just write it in a regular comment. Please don't tell me you're calling Amorim Portuguese Ten Hag. Please. Hamad, we need clarity right now. Let me know, please. Are you talking about him? Because he's not even bald.
No, he didn't inherit the best team in
Yeah,
his
he's not even
country and
bald.
win. He inherited a shit team and won.
I think he's disciplined. If you're talking about the thing is, bro, Mo, like you look at this current team and you look at where we're at. If it's not Amarim, oh, he's talking about Amarim. He is talking about Amarim. God. You cannot call him Portuguese Den Haag. You cannot. Listen, me personally, I wanted Xabi Alonso as first choice, but I wouldn't have minded Amarim. I've said this to Tom all year long. I was like, okay, listen, Xabi is my first choice, but Amarim fairs. You get me? But if you're telling me he's the Portuguese Den
Look
Haag,
at everyone moving the boats now. He's not got experience from the top 4 leagues. It was top 5 leagues, and everyone realised, Portugal overtook France for that spot a couple of years ago. So now it's now the top 4 leagues. We buy half our players from that fucking league, and they're all very good players. And yet we sit there and go, oh no, the manager from that league is shit. They're the ones who developed them.
Tom hyping up the Carabao Cup when United energy drink cup have some shame.
Well, yeah, you know what I will say, Sheik? It was because you have to play Loris Karius.
I always have hyped up the energy drink cup. I've always hyped it up. I've said it's one of the best trophies you can win.
Hold on. Arguably, your most viral clip was you going, I can't believe Martinez brought out the Argentinian flag with a Carabao Cup. A kid sat at home in South America.
Man United, I'll tell you why. Because that same kid in Rio de Janeiro now actually knows what the Carabao Cup is. So a year later, we won it. It's even more special. So I'd like to thank you. You get me? I would like to thank Manchester United because the little kid in Rio de Janeiro actually now knows from last season that the Carabao Cup is this important trophy, and we won it. And
this little kid in Rio de Janeiro is sat at home going, Mummy, what's the Carabao Cup?
You know what's funny? I was actually watching the video with me and Flawless yesterday. And I went back to that video where we won 7-0, the Back Again podcast, where I cooked him, right? Mm-hmm. And the funny part is everyone was saying, oh my God, this is so funny, blah, blah, blah. When I said that, listen, I think I'm exactly at it anyway. I'm still timestamp saved on it because I still remember exactly what he says. Like an old grandpa on the bench with the other two. Shut. 1 second. Last week, you had Anthony and fucking the Brazil flag for a Carabao Cup. There's a poor young kid in fucking Rio de Janeiro asking, what the fuck's the Carabao Cup, mom? Yeah, and the Carabao Cup. Dancing like an old grandpa on the pitch with the other two. Shut. Thank you to Man United. Thank you to Man United. I'll be honest with you guys, because you guys made the Carabao Cup viral, and now we just capitalized. So I appreciate you. The little kid in Rio now knows about it. I cooked the shit out of Flawless that day. That was such a good day. Add Sebastian who?
I think it's pronounced Hoenesch, something like that. He's the Stuttgart manager.
He's the who manager?
Stuttgart
manager. Mm-hmm. Stuttgart manager. Let's Google.
They're like 3rd in the league, They're actually on a very good season.
How to say his name? German is the most complicated language.
I think it's an S. Oh, I think it's a weird way of saying S.
I don't know what the obsession is with like these young, exciting managers who all wear hats. They always, every time I find like a young
issue
manager
is the fact they wear a hat.
They wear a hat. Yeah, all of them wears a hat.
Do you think it's a bad thing that they wear a hat?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just recognizing a pattern.
Well, maybe they want to protect the hair. Maybe they want to protect the hair, unlike some other managers.
You are. Listen, Tom, obviously there's no need for us to preview the Sheffield game. We're going to slap them. Guys,
look at the like button. Comment. I'll say this right now. there's a chance Barca take Amorim off us. There is zero chance Chelsea take Amorim off us. Not a chance in the world. Go do another year of Poch. Go do another year of Poch.
Are you going to do it on camera or off camera, Lauren? Because this is not the Twitter space. A big up to Aya says, Klopp wears a hat. There you are. There you are. Yeah, but Klopp is old. I have a problem with it. Why do the younger managers wear like a hat? That's the thing that just makes me like wonder why they all wear a hat. Every time I look at a new manager, you know, who's just like burst onto the scene, he's wearing a hat. It makes no sense. Anyway, listen, we're gonna wrap it up here, you guys.
Doesn't wear a hat. Ruben Amorim.
Oh. Yeah, I noticed that he's different than that trend. Anyway, big up to you guys. Big up to every single one of you guys in the chat. Big up to Vin, Felipe, Muhammad, Mukama, Ed7, Josh, Luke, Gagandeep, Honesty, Hortensia, DJ, Brains, Dinesh, Battle of the Red, Smoke, Sal, Joseph, Aya, Sheik TV, and Ray Ray for the super chats. Big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to this football if you're ready to do so. All you lovely, fantastic people, remember to go subscribe to the new channel. Let me check if it's in the description. It is in the description, guys. MHF, go subscribe to MHF. It's myself and Mo's channel. It will be launching a live video tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So please go subscribe right here, right now. And yeah, big up to all of you guys. Yeah, I told you have to come on with camera, Lauren. You know, if you want to do the whole show with Tom, you can hold that. You know, big up to you guys. Please slap the like button. Please subscribe. We're ending the video anyway, Michael. Like the video, subscribe. Tom Little's channel is in the title. Go subscribe to Tom Little.
You're gonna get a little bit of shameless prop from me. I'm like 40 subs away from 2K.
Yes, there you have it, guys. He's 40 subs away from 2K. Have you actually done a live since me and you done a live on your channel?
No, because I was just kind of letting my Amorim video play itself out because it's got 48k views.
Oh my god, this guy's consistency is worse than
Nunes. I'm gonna have one either tomorrow or before. I'm gonna have a preview before the Sheffield United game. Then there'll be a reaction to it.
Is that a promise to the public?
That's a promise.
Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna see you guys then, man. Peace out. Love you all.